Okay, it would help if I turn on the mic, of course. Hey Susie, hey Dutch fella. Good. It's just noon. Good afternoon, I guess. Can't believe we're streaming from the canal. It's such a weird thing. We're not on the Westerschelde River for once. This will be a rare occasion. Hey Georgette, staan aan het kanaal. Exactly. I'll explain why in a little bit. We do have a ship coming our way though, from what I can see. Ships are super zoom. There we go. Nice coaster on the way. Alright, what else do we have? Hey Uthi. Hey Cienfuegos. Welcome in everyone. Okay. I need to do sunscreen. I went on a bicycle ride yesterday and I got quite badly burned on my arms, so. Oh, it's Stadler Elvis. Okay, gotcha. Cool. So I'm gonna do the sunscreen first. So yeah, I got quite a sunburn from my bicycle ride yesterday. Hey Bruce, welcome. Ooh, we got an inland ship reversing as well here. There's a lot of inland traffic on the canal though, so there will always be something to look at, I think. Just not the big ships, of course. Alright. Sunscreen on my arms. Nice thick layer of sunscreen. Moin, Reptina. Good afternoon, EG. Wow. YouTube is represented stronger than Twitch today. I love it. Where am I standing? I'm standing along the canal towards Ghent. So I'm between Terneuzen and Ghent right now. Okay. Did I have my from the sluice I had to work? Ah, gotcha. We'll be able to see the ASTORIA do its final journey. Alright, and then got a rub in the neck as well. Hey, generate a reversing vessel. Indeed, a reversing one. Zoom out a minute. 22-minute Twitch notification, but I've only been live for 3 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes. Okay. Hey, Monkey Bananas. Yeah, I saw that as well as Sulzi. That's why I decided to already start so we can also catch the Primula seaways coming by. I actually brought my second camera lens today because I might switch it out at some point. See, because we're so close to the river here that when the ship is in front of us, this lens is a little bit too big in terms of zooming. It is the first time, EG, that I'm doing this. Well, I've been here I grew up in a house that was like a minute walk from the canal. So I grew up on this canal, but this is the first time that we're streaming here, yeah. Got a nice little pleasure craft as well coming by. Okay. So I feel like this lens is too much zoom. That's a German boat. Okay, have I sunscreened everything? I'll just do a little bit more on the arms. They're already so red. Better safe than sorry. So I actually went on a bicycle ride at Ghent-Terneuzen yesterday. And the whole spotting spot where we usually stand is completely fenced off. There's no getting in or out. It's all for the festival. So there's no way to stream from there. Otherwise I would have probably spotted from over there. But because of that, I decided to try out the canal for once. As I said, a lot smaller traffic here, but we will at least see the Astoria cruise ship that is doing her final trip towards Ghent to be scrapped. Oh yeah, happy 4th of July to all the American friends and viewers. You see on Vessel Finder where I am? Perfect. You wonder if it will go through the new sluice? I don't know, it could be. They've been testing it, but maybe for a big tugging like that, they might use the old one because they're used to it. Let me check on Vessel Finder where the Primula is right now. Vessel Finder. Yeah, so we have the Roro in the sluice, and where is the Multra tug? Oh, they're really close. They're getting closer now. Oh wow, actually she has 3 tugs around her now. 4 tugs even. Oh, that's cool. Which actually is getting some more company. Cool, cool, cool. I guess to navigate her through this narrow canal. Okay, I think I have everything done now. The only thing I don't have today is a phone mount, which is unfortunate. Hey, Big Barry. Good afternoon. It's afternoon. I did bring another bottle of ice water with me. We gotta stay hydrated in this water. So yeah, if you're just joining, today will be a shorter stream along the canal from Ghent to the canal Ghent-Terneuzen, but we are expecting a cruise ship on the canal, which is something we never ever see here. But the only reason it's coming here is because it is scheduled for scrapping. I hear a bit of honking behind me. Washbar, thank you for the €5. Dankeschön and moin. Welcome. Are AI doing the overlay? I don't think so. I think the AIs have to have other jobs today. They're occupied. But I'll probably get the... Oh, I can't get the Astoria on because she's not on radar anymore. I don't have her number. I love how close we can get to the ships. Look at this. This is a shot. Oh, beautiful. The Fendi. What was I saying? Yeah, so cruise ship is going on the river because she is going to Ghent to a scrapyard. There is a smaller ship scrapyard in Ghent, and that scrapyard actually bought this ship for €200,000. And they're gonna completely try to recycle it. I think they said about 97% of the ship can be recycled. Oh, look at that. She's empty. She's completely empty. That's cool. Just lost reported. Hey Lunette. So as you can see, we're incredibly close to the water today. Let's check out the coaster. The Celtic Explorer. See where she's going, shall we? I can at least give you guys some info. Where am I on the river? Oh, here I am. She's going to Lithuania, Klaipėda. 88 meters long, 12 meters wide. Built in 2007, this one. Oh shoo, you're still not over your ship licking fetish, I see. I think I'll keep this lens for the stream. I don't think I'm gonna switch it out. How much zoom does the other one have? 45 mil. Let's try 45 mil. I'm just checking if I want to switch lenses. So that is a 45mm zoom lens. No, I want to be able to do this. No, no. We're sticking to the big zoom lens. Hey Candace. Hey Momo. Good afternoon. So yeah, I did a nice bicycle ride yesterday around Ghent-Terneuzen. I actually found a cool little beach where I'm going for a picnic with the missus tonight. Date night. And it was also really cool to see how locked off our spotter spot is because of the festival. I do hope that by next weekend it will be open again. But like the whole spot where we usually stand for ship spotting is now the backstage of the festival. So it's all like containers and there's camper vans there. Yeah, it's really busy. Oh, yeah, Candace, thank you for doing the overlay. You did an 85km road and just over 3 hours. Wow. I mean, I have an e-bike, so I'm cheating according to some of you. I don't know how many kilometers. I think it's like 30 to 40 kilometers or something. It was like an hour and a half to 2 hour walk. You should be able to get a press pass. Yes, I'm here to ship spot. Just allow me in the backstage. I don't want anything to do with the festival. I just want a ship spot. But I think it would be very obnoxious with the loud music in the background and a copyright nightmare. We got another coaster. Oh, so this is the Celtica. The other was a Celtic, and this is a Celtica. It's husband and wife. Let's see where this one is going. The Celtica have. It's going to Marin, Pontevedra in Spain. I can't believe such a tiny ship is going all the way to Spain. It's crazy. I'm really annoyed by the fact that I don't have a phone mount today. It's very annoying. Am I in Belgium? I'm still in the Netherlands. Technically this is the Netherlands, but Belgium is like, I don't know, 1 or 2 kilometers to my left. So the direction we're looking at, but this is already the Netherlands. The thing with the canal though is that you can almost stand anywhere along the canal. It's so reachable. It's really, really nice for being close to. Even in Ghent, where all the industry is, there's a lot of roads right next to it. So there's always like ways to. Because I consider going all the way out to Ghent, where she is arriving, to the scrapyard. Even that spot you can see. But then I decided, well, the timing wouldn't work out because I have to be home by 4 p.m.-ish. Moin, Siggy. You saw the Astoria on the boulevard in Flushing this morning. It's a nice ship. Awesome, Edo. I think another viewer was there as well. I think it was Kimo who was also spotting it there. But yeah, the direction we're looking at now, that is towards the sluices, towards Ghent-Terneuzen. So that's where the ship will come from. I think in like an hour from now. Between 1 and 2 hours from now we should see her, I think. Also I see that the Primula Seaways has left the sluice, so that one is underway. That one will probably appear in like 20 minutes from now. Cool, cool. Other than that, yeah, we are on the canal, so traffic will be a lot thinner, of course. Hey, Jacob. Home by 4 hours, the wife will get you. We planned a date night, Momo. My mom is coming to, well, it's not really babysit anymore, but watch the kids. So we finally have a night for ourselves, so I'm excited. It's always nice to go out. So yeah, I don't want to miss that. As much as I like ship spotting, I don't want to miss. There's also like a big, is that a tanker? Let's see. Let's see what ship is parked over there in the distance. It is a chemical, it's the Chem Mia, I think, that we're looking at. 144 meter by 24 meters. No ship spotting. Well, actually, as I said, we're going to a beach on the Westerschelde. So, technically, I'll still see some ships in the distance. But we just, I don't know, as we got older, we like quiet stuff more. We like being in nature, we like being alone. We don't like to go to restaurants because it's busy, or other like entertainment venues. It's not really our thing anymore. Maybe that's because we already are having 2 kids that are very loud and busy all the time. We just enjoy, yeah, peace and quietness. I walked from Sas van Ghent to Ghent-Terneuzen in August '92 to watch the railway line that runs parallel to the canal. The swing bridge? Oh yeah. I regularly drive over the swing bridge, kijk. And the railway is still there. They're actually working on it, I saw yesterday while I was cycling. They're doing some construction works on the railway. But it's only for cargo traffic, that railway. I'm subbed on YouTube, watching on Kick, chatting on Twitch. Best of all worlds, Mr. Bob. I like this spot though. Also the fact that it's like a 10-minute drive from where I live. It's really nice. Where did I put my water? Oh, there it is. Hey Gabe, good afternoon. Oh, in terms of streams this weekend, I'm not sure yet what I'll do, as our regular spot is blocked off, so we either have to go to Westerschelde or stand on the pier at Ghent-Terneuzen, but I think there will be noise pollution there, so that's not really an option in my opinion, because of the festival. So I might go to Westerschelde for one stream, but we'll have to see. Maybe if something special comes on the river. And also, it's school vacation. July and August is in Belgium at least. Schools are closed for 2 months, so I do want to spend a bit more time with the fam over summer. So there might be a little less streams for the next 2 months. But there will be streams, just reduced capacity, I think. Maybe 2 a week or something. But I don't want to commit to a number. Just so you all know, I'm not going anywhere. Just taking some time with the fam. You started your own. Good job, Gabe. Good luck. What is that emote, Momo? That's funny. It's a good emote. Also, we're next to a small container port, but there's no ship right there right now. I can show you guys. So over here on this angle, this is a little port area, and yeah, there's actually a bulk. Can I even? No, you guys cannot see. There's bulk cranes there as well. So far, quiet on the river. If Toast was here, I could show him a truck, but I don't think he's here. But if Toast, if you're watching the VOD after, let us know that you watched the VOD. You have a nice little truck there. And then we have a nice little tractor there. Another tractor. What is that? A wheel loader? I don't know how you call these. There's a lot of activity on the other side. All right. It's really bad, Mega Burger, if a ship sees the bottom of the ocean. That means it's sank. Now I know where you are. Okay, perfect. Beautiful trucks. They have a cool color scheme. The Van Opdorp is the company. You see them drive regularly in this area. I think their depot is here somewhere. You can actually see the top of another ship. If I zoom out, there you go. You can just see the top of that ship sticking out above the building. Wow. Hang on. I'm not sure if I can film that, but we'll try. In the distance I see an airplane with like one of those banners behind it. I haven't seen that in years. Let's see if we can catch it. Yeah, I'm sure we won't be able to read it, but... Ow! I haven't seen that in years. It's very unique. Let's see if it maybe gets a bit closer later. That reminds me of when I was a kid. When I was at the beach, at the coastline, we often had these little propeller planes dragging a big cloth with an ad behind them. That's before the internet was full of ads. Well, before there was internet. It says send nudes, that would be a crazy. It isn't even that expensive to rent those, really. I wonder how efficient that is as like an ad. It's just interesting to me that it's flying here. Why would it be flying here? Like, it's logical if you do it in summer over a beach where there's a lot of people, but maybe it's going towards the festival in Ghent-Terneuzen actually. It's going to do an ad there. Because that festival is blocking our spot. It is a 3-day festival, so it's today, tomorrow and Sunday. Next TwitchCo you could rent one. Oh, that would be insane. Maybe that's something that I would consider a dono goal for. And if we reach it, then I'll rent a banner and fly it over TwitchCon. And then I'll just promote my Kick channel. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's circling over there, so it's not coming here. It's still in the distance. I wonder how far it is. Could that be above Ghent? Maybe. You can look at the artwork on the terminal at Zevenaars. I came from a building in Brest. Oh, okay. Hey Rogue, good afternoon. Right, if you're all just joining, wondering what is going on, let me just quickly repeat. We're on the canal, so we're not on the Westerschelde River today. The canal connecting the river to the port of Ghent, because there's a festival happening on our usual spot, so that's why I'm here. I'm on Kick too, yes, Hot Labs. We're on all 3 platforms. And there's a very special ship coming today, the ASTORIA, which is a cruise ship. I don't think I've in my entire life ever seen a seaworthy cruise ship on the canal here, so that's really cool. But it's coming to Ghent to be scrapped, so it's basically its final journey. It's being tugged by tugboats. I don't think it's under its own power anymore, so it's just by the tugboats. So we'll catch that coming in. TikTok, Facebook, no. I would love to do Facebook as well, The main issue is that with Facebook you need 1,000 followers on your page before you can do live streams. So you can all go follow me on Facebook. It's the same name, Westerschelde Live. But I don't think I'll ever reach 1,000. What's the screen name on Kik? It's a YVE-RRR Hot Laps. Maybe if somebody wants to post it in the YouTube chat. I don't think we share that much, Dutchie. Astoria, which sank the Andrea Doria. Wow, I don't... It is that one? I don't know that story. Somebody wants to... Should I look it up? I feel like I have to look that up. It is apparently a very legendary ship in terms of like, it's very old. It's from the 50s. Astoria... What do I have to look for? Andrea Doria. Dude, there's like a massive Wikipedia article about it. Oh, that was before the Astoria was called the Astoria. She was still called the Stockholm back then. I have to read up on that. Wow, there's a massive Wikipedia article on it. What's up, Johnny Rocket? I like the look. It looks very classic, right? It's very classical look. Can't wait to see it. And then in the middle of July, so that actually means in like 1 or 2 weeks from now, I think, there's another ship coming up the canal here to the scrapyard, and that is the So Long. That is basically, a lot of you will probably remember, back in March, there was like a head-on collision from a ship to another ship in the North Sea. There was like a Russian guy involved and stuff like that, so a lot of commotion. The ship that ran into the other ship, the So Long, is going to be dragged to Ghent for scrapping as well. It's me, gotcha. I see you, Johnny Rocket. Or Hot Laps. There's some good documentaries about it on YouTube. Ah, if I had known, I would have watched it in preparation. I didn't have a lot of time though in the past few days. So. I think I learned, when was it? Yesterday or the day before, that she was coming to Ghent on Friday. Her name was the Stockholm back then, yep. Indeed. I think we got an inland ship coming. Also, this stream is brought to you by Mercedes-Benz. No, just kidding. But Mercedes, if you want to sponsor the stream, I'll gladly accept a Mercedes. Hey Henry, cool emote. Right. Do they do any boat stuff? Not sure. Don't they have like these races with like these very speedy boats, these very big speedboats? Isn't Mercedes one? I'm not sure. Could be. I have like a faint memory of a Mercedes speedboat in racing, but that's like decades ago, maybe like 2 decades when I was young. I'm sure someone in chat will know. lot of butterflies here. Let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's really butterfly season. I wonder if I could put the phone like this actually. Oh, that would be, oh, that's so much better. Supplying engines, yeah, could be. Finding an early stream. Hey Chalk. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of late streams the past few weeks because it was very warm during the day. We actually, for those of you who are not from this area of Europe, we had a heat wave on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. It was like 38 degrees. My car set 42 at some point. It was ridiculously warm. It was very not enjoyable. Luckily, since Thursday, the weather really cooled down. Now it's actually super good weather. Temperature is perfect. Not too sunny. There's a few clouds in the sky. So it's nice. And the wind seems to have turned south. Interesting. I'm keeping my eye open for the, let me check. The car will probably melt it, yeah. How could the tech would be an issue for overheating, but just standing outside and 38 degrees would not be a thing that I'm gonna do with the stream. It's just, let's see. There she is, the Primula. She's about to go through the big turntable bridge. And let's see where the Astoria is. Okay, she's approaching Ghent-Terneuzen. It might be another hour at least. If we don't smell, not right now. It could be actually, because the wind is coming from there, George. That's a good point. There's a factory up there. I think it's actually, we're looking at it. Yeah, we're looking at it. It's called Cargill, and often they produce like a horrible stench. It really stinks. Hey Jay Van Steen, welcome. Like if you drive by with your car, sometimes it's like, ooh. I do like the little weeds in front of the image. Oh, I don't like them now because they're focusing. There we go. No, why are you doing this? Don't. There we go. Some very scenic side. Did it do it again? Why does it keep doing it? Stop. Let me check. Q. We should be in like the thing where it focuses on vehicles. Oh, there we go. I changed it. Prioritize vehicles. Okay, maybe that will work. Maybe I should move it a bit. Yeah, I think we got it now. Keeps doing it. Hey Rob, goedemiddag, welcome. So if you're just joining, we are awaiting the Astoria cruise ship on the way to the scrapyard. She should be here in like an hour-ish, maybe a little bit more from now. But we do have a big ro-ro coming as well in a little bit, so we can look at that. how speedy these ships are going. They're flying. Is really the name of the ship the K2? It's a very blank name. Let's check radar. Curious now. Oh yeah, the name is actually the K2. Yeah, you got really close to the ships here. As I said, I brought a wider angle lens. But yeah, I cannot just switch it out real quick, unfortunately. I need a second camera. Named after the mountain? Yeah, could be. Also, these windmills that we're looking at, we see them from the other side now, basically. These are the ones that we see when I look towards the sluices in our regular spot. Hey, Chef Dave. Good afternoon. I'm sure there's a ship called Everest. I'm sure there's a dozen ships called Everest. Everest. Look at that. Do we think there's one called Mount MT Everest? No, I don't see the one like that. What is the other one? Annapurna? Isn't that one in the Himalayas as well? Oh yeah, plenty of ships called Annapurna. Mount Annapurna, bulk carrier. Hey Danny, I'm very close to... Oh yeah, Slaskala is just around the corner there. Yeah. Welcome. Hey James, good afternoon. Hey Schnurdo. Doing good, guys, I'm doing good. I'm a little bit sunburned from my bike ride yesterday, but other than that, I'm feeling good. I have like a how they call it, farmer's stand now. It's like the upper part of my arm is very white, the lower part is red. I don't think so, also Hawks. No. I think he'll use it once he's further south, when there's more satellites. Just where he's now, he cannot use his Starlink panel decently. There's not enough satellites for consistency. But if he goes further down, he'll probably be able to use it. A redneck, is that it's another way to call it? I think it's farmer's stand, they also call it. How's life? I've been busy. I was in Rotterdam. It's a while ago, actually. Yeah, if you ever have the time, also Hawks, you should do a little Google. You can just Google Starlink satellite map. And there's like websites that show you the live position of all the Starlink satellites. And you'll see that all the way up north, there's basically nothing. There's like 1 or 2 satellites an hour, but that's not enough for using them consistently, I think. I know, James, I really want to go back to Rotterdam. I wanted to go last weekend, but I got sick a little bit as well, so I took a break even last weekend. But we'll definitely go back to Rotterdam soon. Somewhere this summer, I will be back in Rotterdam for some more cruise ships. It's for the yeah, 4th of July is only for the American viewers, but to all my American viewers, happy Independence Day, happy 4th of July. I hope Will Smith saves the world again today, as he always does on the 4th of July. Am I from this area? I just live across the border, Danny. So I'm from Belgium, but just across the border. So I grew up along the canal. And I also like plane spotting a lot. But there's no good airports near us, right? So I'll settle for ships. Ah, okay. Cool, Lost for Hogs. Next month is still Amsterdam. Yeah, that's another thing I'm looking to visit is a Sail Amsterdam. It's not confirmed that I'm gonna do it yet, but I will look into it. We're waiting for it, Marco. I'm looking directly to where it should appear. Brussels is nice. I worked there in the offices actually. I had a. Oh, I see it. The FDS now. She's approaching from behind the trees. I worked in Brussels Airport for like a year as a consultant. It's really cool. Their offices like look over the tarmac, so it's very, very nice. Yeah, it's because of its age, and there's also problems like a company bought it. I think it went bankrupt then, the company who bought the cruise ship. And then it got docked somewhere in Rotterdam, and of course the port authority, or I think Rotterdam itself, wants the port fees paid. So they basically auctioned off the ship. The ship was bought by the scrapyard here in Ghent for about 200,000 euros. And they plan to completely scrap it. They say they can reuse or scrap 97% of the materials of the ship. Moin, Kex. It's been 10 years since the last, exactly. Oh, are you going there on the Castor, Dutch fella? Nice. I have seen pictures of Sail and it looks extremely, extremely busy, so I don't know. We'll see. I have to look into how I can properly stream it. Antwerp by detailed cargo. Ooh, awesome, Danny. That's awesome. They have an ETA, I think, in about an hour, James, from now. Let me check where it is now. We can see it on radar. Yeah, at least an hour, I think. They're going really slow. So, first we have a big Roro coming by. The Stream Regular, we've seen her many times before. The Primula Seaways come from Gothenburg. So the fixed line between, the ship basically just goes between Ghent and Sweden on a few times a week. And yeah, exactly. Of course, as she's going to Sweden, and there is a big Volvo trucks and Volvo cars plant up the river in Ghent, she's bringing parts and bringing back cars and trucks. That's what I was thinking, Dutchie. That's indeed what I would like. Go towards IJmuiden, which is further away from Amsterdam, but not as busy probably. And then be there like 1 or 2 days ahead and see if we can catch some cool ships arriving. You see it on the webcam now? She's going slow. Yeah. It's probably gonna be a while as she has to maneuver into the sluice as well. Probably not the easiest task. Because I don't think the ship is under its own power anymore, so it's basically a dead weight that they're lugging around the Astoria. Minutes in the lock, yeah, exactly. She is scheduled to arrive on 3 p.m. in Ghent, actually, so they might be a little bit late. That's in 2 hours from now. I haven't found it yet at Dutchie, but if anyone knows anything about arrival schedules for Sail Amsterdam, do DM me anywhere, because I would be interested in that for sure. It's a beautiful picture indeed. I do really hope that over like the next decade they are able to make the canal deeper and we'll be able to see bigger ships on the canal here. That would be really cool. Especially as you can get very, very close to the ships here, as you can see. You're heading to Amsterdam on the 17th already to beat traffic. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they have, like, I've talked about it before on stream, so for those who don't know, further up the river to our left from where we're looking is a tunnel with an active highway under this canal, and if they want to deepen the canal they have to completely rebuild the tunnel. So yeah, that's indeed something. It's not going to happen in the next 4 years because the government that is now installed last year has no intention of doing anything on that, from what I saw. So it's going to be a while. That's why I say I hope in the next decade they're able to figure out stuff, get everything done, and then maybe we'll see even bigger ships on the river here. That would be really cool. I need to put my leave in now. Hey! Giant Ray jumping over to Twitch to share his sub. Thank you, Giant Ray. 8 months already. Time flies when you're having fun. I think there's still margin there. I'm more curious about the other bridges for wider ships, like the one at Sasvanhand. There's not much room there either. You see from speed too. Like if I zoom out, this is how. Oh, what a beautiful shot though. Moin Ria, welcome. Nice little warm up before we see the Astoria later. Although I think this one might be, yeah, this one is bigger than the Astoria. It's a bit longer. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs to happen before the canal is ready for bigger ships. But at least we have the sluice now, the new sluice. So that's the first step, I guess. Paid a lot of money to build that thing, so they better start using it. Nobody on the bridge, it's all black there. Okay, there's a C-130 overhead. I don't hear it though. Oh, there it is. I see it now. .2 meters deep. Wow, she's so massive. This is as far as I can zoom out with this lens. We're not gonna get her in one frame, are we? I'd love to mail Multra Ship to if I can do a live stream from one of their tugboats, Georgette, at some point. If you can get the YouTube channel a bit bigger, then I'll be able to say, hey, I have so many followers on YouTube, can we do a live stream on one of the tugboats? It would be really fun to do. It's so impressive if it's right in front of you. The camera does not do it justice, I'll tell you that much. I got a massive bridge at the back for unloading. Alright, that was the last big ship, I think, before we'll see the Astoria later. That's also why we not use the spot regularly for ship spotting. There's much more traffic on the river, the Westerschelde. You broke your Primula. Hardly any wake, very little, yeah. It's also impressive to me that these ships don't need any tugboats front of or behind it. They're so maneuverable by themselves that they don't need any tugs helping them. Unless when there's a lot of wind, then I've seen tugboats help her. Primula is a brand of spreadable cheese in the UK. Isn't it also like a flower? Because these ships are all named after a flower. Because there's a Primula Seaways, and there's also the Begonia Seaways, and there's a third one. I think it's Scandia Seaways, and I think they're all flowers. I could be wrong about that though. Primula is a flower, yeah, so they're all flowers that they're named after. There's 3 ships that look very, well, they look a little bit different, each of them, but all 3 go between Ghent and Sweden continuously. The deep loader is continuously beeping when it's driving backwards. Let's check the radar. Okay, so they are now passing the pier. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before she's here. I forget, is there a pilot on the... Yes. Although I think some of these Primula some of these DFDS ships have a special certificate that they don't need a pilot. Not all the captains do, but some do. They have like a certificate that they know the river good enough so they don't need a pilot. But most of them still do. I do see them on the pilot schedules. Another one, it's a cruise ship, Almeria. That's on the way to the scrapyard. It's a very old cruise ship, actually. But yeah, the pilot stays on board EG all the way to Ghent, in case you're wondering. She's going 0.7 knots. Oh my goodness. As I said, I need to be home by 4-ish, like 4:30, 4:15 latest. I think we'll make it. We should be fine, right? Right? We gotta believe that it will be fine. Oh, I think they're going slow because the two ships that we saw at the beginning of the stream, the Celtica Half and the Celtic Explorer, are now in the sluice towards the river. So those two have to clear first before the other one can go in. So that's probably why. Pilot Exemption Certificate. Thanks, Dutchfella. That's the technical name. They stopped. They're just waiting for the sluice to open so they can maneuver her in one go, I'm pretty sure. Wait, Multitalk 13 has the status moored. 3 is restricted. 20 is also restricted. We'll follow up on it. No, so if you're wondering why am I standing here, especially the regular viewers, our regular spot at Terneuzen has a massive music festival going on this weekend. So today, tomorrow, and on Sunday, there's a loud music, and the whole site is basically not accessible. So I cannot go there. But I really wanted to catch this cruise ship going to the scrapyard, so that's why we're along the canal towards Ghent, further up the river. So yeah, that's why we're here. We got a huge sluice next. Yeah, they're still testing it. They're still not like really daily driver using it, the new sluice. But we've seen ships go through it though, so they are testing. But from what I read is that with the new sluice, because it's so much bigger, there's a lot more water displacement and stuff like that, so they need to learn how to deal with that, work with that. I don't know, maybe do some investigations around Vlissingen. What's about No, I didn't want to go that far. I'm 10 minutes from my house now, so this can be a test. As I said, because it's like such a big ship that they're logging, and I think the ship has no power of its own anymore, they probably won't take any risk for testing out stuff, and will just use the sluice that they're used to. They know the currents, they know how the water behaves there. So for them, it's just a matter of playing it safe, I think. Am I going to be live to? I don't know, Sulzy. So, as I said, I talked about it earlier for a little bit. It's school vacations in Belgium in July and August, so the kids have 2 months off from school. So I do want to spend a bit more time with the fam. So streams will be a little bit reduced over the next 2 months. I will still stream, but it will be reduced. Also for this weekend, if I want to do a stream on the river, I have to go to a different spot, right? I cannot be anywhere near Terneuzen because there will be loud blasting music. Our regular spot is taken. So I'd have to go to Walsorden where traffic is less busy, I guess. So yeah. So it remains to be seen if I stream tomorrow or on Sunday. We'll have to see. The spot is out of order. That's a good way to put it. School also started in the Netherlands. Okay. It's a big girl for a canal. There's bigger ships that go through here. I think the biggest ones that pass here are the bulk carriers for the big steel factory up the river. Delivering ore. Those can go, I think, 230 meter long. Getting a little bit chillier without the sun. Might be a very chilly picnic date night with the missus tonight. Damn it. All right, Susie. Have a good vacation wherever you're going. A lot less, James, this part of the river. I don't think I've seen a dredge. Yeah, I've seen a dredge here, but not that often. Because this is not, there's no tidals here, right? There's no high tide, there's no low tide. The water level is always the same here in the canal. So it's pretty stable. The dirt is not moving as much as on a tidal river. But I'm sure it needs to be maintained. But I think it's less work, for sure. Oh, I know, Almeria, it was horrible here as well. It was absolutely horrendous, the weather. My car said 42 on Tuesday afternoon. I call the weather just stupid. It was just stupid weather. I have no other words for it. No, got another inland ship coming in a minute. The factory you're looking at is called Cargill. I'm not exactly sure what they make. I'm sure some people in the chat might know. I do know that every once in a while they open their exhaust fumes and it smells horrible. Really, the whole area stinks when they do that. But that's about all I can say from that factory. I think it's some kind of chemical processing of stuff, as a lot of factories do. Okay. It's a really cool crane. Oh, really? Is it? Oh, you guys just can't see it. Damn it, it's behind a pole. There's like a cool crane there, but it's literally behind a pole. So, too bad for you guys. 2 inland ships coming even. Look at that. Double whammy. Looks like the front one. Is that like a living boat? Oh, my voice died. Oh no, it's pink O&E containers. Oh, cool. Cargill in Sassuento, the factory we're looking at, produces starches, sweeteners, and binders. There you go, James. There you go. Thanks, EG. I read an interesting article this morning about Cargill, actually. So back in March of this year, there's another Cargill factory further up the river in Ghent. Climate protesters were like rioting at that factory. Apparently they were lighting like light flares above gas pipelines. They were cutting cables that are essential for safety of the plant. So they almost caused explosions in the port, apparently. So much that, how is it? It's not secret services, but it's like state security unit is now monitoring climate protesting groups. Did I miss it? No. It's going really, really slow, the cruise ship. You missed the row, but yeah, the cruise ship is crawling. It's going 2 knots now. I hope we can catch it in time. I think the container ship might go right here into the small port. So we've got 2 water chickens. I think it's called coots, crossing the river. You cannot see it on the map, Chuck. It's not on its own power anymore, so it has no radar. But you can look for Multratug 20, Multratug 3, and Multratug 13. Those three ships are surrounding it right now. Basically dragging it along, tugging it. The Raadsman and the Santa Fe. Going to Kluizen-Werkendam. No, I guess not. It's not going. It's to be going straight now. Cool shot though, side by side. It's like they're racing. Could use it for refugees. The thing is, they auctioned it off because they wanted to earn money from all the port fees they had accumulating in Rotterdam. So they auctioned it off, 200,000 euros, and it was yours. So the scrapping company bought it for 200,000 euros. So I guess they will be able to pull out more worth the material, raw material. It's a race. Although I do think the container ship has overtaken. They're near the tunnel, yes. So they still have to go through the sluice, which might be another half an hour at least. And then I think from there to here it's like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. It's very relaxing to see these smaller inland ships glide by. I like it. Also the water is a lot calmer here as there's no tides or currents. I feel like we've seen the Santa Fe before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Astoria was in no condition to be properly used anymore. She hasn't been used in 10 years, so turning that boat into anything useful would cost a ton of money. And the winner is Santa Fe. Fastest ship on the river. Oh, it's an owner-operator. They have like the family name on it. First time? Probably first time that we registered it. Raadsman. If I would translate his name to English, it would be councilman or something like that. Counselor. Look at that. What is? Oh, they have like these holes in the hull to climb. It's like a little ladder. But it's incorporated in the hull of the ship. That's really cool. That's a Swiss one, this one. The big sea nation of Switzerland. A lowrider coming, or a little bit lower. We got a whole bunch coming now. It's like a little train. What sea is over there? If you go from here to the coast, you end up in the North Sea, Johnny. Dude, I'm gonna have to put on my hoodie, I'm cold. Alright, let me go grab my hoodie while you guys look at that. There we go. A lot of traffic there. Smaller traffic. Watch bar. Smaller traffic mostly. Yes, focus on the the Hendrik D. Over there didn't like the Hendrik D. Then interesting. Okay, who posts its number in the mod chat, Akandas? Then I can debug it afterwards. Maybe there's some specific case where the script crashes and then just nothing shows. I can look at it afterwards. Then you have the Victus, also a name that I feel like I've heard before. Thanks, man. Full of some kind of sand by the looks of it. Yeah, Steven didn't get the memo. We haven't seen him yet. Although I have seen seagulls this far up the river. It's not rare. Just not today. Today we're settling with water coots or coots. I call them water chickens in Dutch, but sorry. Gotta film. Well, looking at the bow just gliding through the water. Really cool. Look at that little wave it creates on the side. And I do think we have the lowest ship of the day coming. The biggest lowrider of them all. Yeah, that's a proper lowrider. The David Inland ships is cool too. Yeah, I agree. It's very enjoyable. It's more relaxing. These little ships. The Prometheus. What's the biggest ones that can go there? So the biggest one we get here is usually bulk carriers. I think their max depth is like 12 meters that they can be. And I think they're about 230 meters long. But they have recently built a new sluice watch bar, which will allow bigger ships. The problem is that the rest of the river still needs to be modified, basically. There's bridges along it, there's a tunnel underneath it, so there's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed for bigger ships to come through. Hey Leon, good afternoon. Not sure if you hear that. The water is like crashing into the shore here. Hey, LB, thank you for the 7 months of tier 1. Thank you for the support. New spot, indeed. Yeah, if you're just joining and you're wondering why am I standing along the canal towards Ghent, It is because our regular spot has been taken over by a music festival for the whole weekend. So that whole area is completely locked off. Basically where we are standing is the backstage area now. So we cannot go there, but I did want to see the cruise ship that is on the way to the scrapyard today. I didn't want to miss that, so that's where we're on the canal. But yeah, as you can see, it's a bit more quiet, but there is a lot of inland traffic. So it's maybe a nice change of pace and type of ship, is what we usually do. Moin, Vlietenkieker. Oh, can't stop or it will sink. Hey, Tiger. Well, it's not as low as I thought it was. We've seen lower. It's now crossing the regular spot. Okay, so it's going towards the sluice now, finally. I think we should be fine for catch. I think we'll catch it about around 3 p.m. is my guess. Another one coming. I wonder if we'll see an inland ship with like metal, scrap metal. Very regularly I see these inland ships on here that are like fully loaded with scrap metal. Also going to Ghent for processing. This is the Paul Delvaux, isn't that like a fashion icon or like a brand? Very fancy name. The dimensions for Hendrik D are empty. That's probably maybe why it crashes. It's really trying to do some math or rounding stuff or something. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, got a ship leaving the port here as well, like a little dock area here. Wow, what a name. Strelitzia. It's not as bad as Finnish words, but it's a difficult word. Strelitzia. I'm going to Grobbendonk. Through Ghent. Hey Mikey. I'm good, I'm good. Welcome in. For all of you who are just joining, you haven't missed the cruise ship yet. It's still underway. It's approaching the sluice now, actually. Hey, hay fever. Hey, gentle freak. Good afternoon. Oh, it's coming directly at us. I love these direct frontal shots. Really cool. The missus also has a hay fever, and she's been going through a few sorts of medication now for getting it under control. Now she found one that's really working well for her. But it takes some trial and error to find the correct medication for hay fever, it seems. It's worse every year. I feel like I have like a very mild version of it. Like I have a little bit of a stuffy, and it's better now, but the past 2 weeks I had like a little bit of a stuffy nose. I use a lot of nose sprays. Apparently I snored a lot. What does that smell? It smells very sweet suddenly. Probably from the Cargill chemical plant there. The wind is coming from that direction. Yeah, there's even like a Ferris wheel there, Almeria, at the festival. So it's really like, it's not really my kind of music. If it was good music, I might have considered going tonight with the missus maybe for an evening, but it's not really my type of thing. The Ferris wheel would be cool though. Be high above elevated level there, watching the ship go by. Damn, that ship is really full. Look how high it stacked the sand. I think that is a full capacity. Like with a drone, yeah. Soon, TM. I just noticed the emblem on the ship. Look at hang on. Look at that beautiful plant now. Oh, I thought it was a rubber ducky, but in hindsight, I'm not sure it is. No, it's not, it's not. Also, there's a lady cleaning the ship, apparently. Is it sand? Yeah, I think it's sand. Yeah, this is definitely some sort of sand or sandy material. I think it's supposed to be like a palette and a paintbrush for like an artist painter. The icon. Two fat cars on the back. Look at that. So this is probably also an owner-operator, so the people who work on it, live on it. A new form. What is a new form of treatment cake? Like a paint palette, yeah, exactly, paint palette. Yeah, Paul Delvaux was a Belgian painter. Okay, so that explains and that settles it. What are those flat pieces? Those are covers. So if they wouldn't be fully stacked to the brim, these things slide on top of the cargo holds. Because right now it's sand, but there's a lot of like corn, for example. Even rice is transported on like ships like this. So it's just like basically a pile of rice could be in it. No, phone fell. Don't worry, you guys survived. There's a Belgian flag. It's somebody who's the line is a Flemish. So yellow and a black line is a Flemish flag. I guess he's a proud Flemish person. He's not the biggest fan of Belgium, something like that. Okay, going back to the radar. Let's see. Dude, she's still not in the sluice. She's supposed to arrive in Ghent at 3 p.m. That's a big delay. Okay. I do see that the ships that were in the lock are now going out of it. That explains, okay. So she was literally waiting for the sluice to be available. Cool, cool, cool. So I guess another 40-ish minutes. An hour. I keep saying another hour, but that's a lot of injections, cake. They are taking their time. I mean, they had to, right? The sluice was busy. Yeah, indeed, they cannot go fast. I think the whole trip they did like 5 knots max. Top speed was 5. I think they're just going wide so the other ships can leave first. Or maybe they're really struggling to turn. Must be a sight from the music festival. People are dancing to the music there and then a ship comes by. Because I assume the festival has already started. It's 2 p.m. almost. Not sure when it starts. I do like how quiet it is here. The ship is turning to the lock. Yep. No, it's still not in it, Almeria. It's approaching it. There's other ships heading out first. Hey, Stoic. Good afternoon. Oh, the festival only starts at 4 p.m.? Okay. A tiny barbecue. No, I should have brought some snacks though. I'm sad. I thought it was going to be a shorter one today. But they have really slowed down a lot over the past hour. Goat farmer. There's another ship coming from Ghent now. Their inland ship on the way. Am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. Dum, 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 dum. I'd have to take a pee break. Is there any spot? I'm walking away from the camera. Ew, there's toilet paper on the ground here. That's disgusting. What were people doing here? Okay, gonna take a little pee break. I'll put the mic on the camera and then I'll walk away for a minute. There's not a single person inside here. Alright, I'll be back in a minute, guys. You can listen to the ambient noise of the river. Sorry, of the canal. I'm back. Oh, perfect timing for ads, yeah. That is indeed a good timing. Did I miss anything important? What's up, Mac? Docking, adding more water. What do you guys think of me? You put me in charge? Oh, actually, I think the factory has started up some kind of venting because it's smelly now, that factory over there. Ugh, it's not a good smell. Let's check. Wow, they really did a very wide turn with the cruise ship. Now they're heading back towards the lock. Amsterdam Rijn canal. Yeah. It's probably also just like here, Cake, mostly inland traffic, right? Maybe an occasional coaster up the river that far. How wide is it? I don't know exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think between 100 and 200 meters. It's not that wide in some places, because further up the river, basically in the town where I grew up, the canal has been in 3 different spots over the last 100 years. They moved it 2 times. So they literally dug a new trench and rerouted the whole canal. Because the first spot where it was is now the market square, basically. The second place where it is now a big park area, and now it is in the 3rd spot. Ooh, going too fast, Chip. Dude, he's flying. I love the water on the bow. So cool. It's a very relaxing noise as well. Hey Kirby. Welcome. Oh, look at this. It's a fountain. The ship comes with a fountain package. No, not the weeds. Stay on the ship. I believe in you, camera. I'm getting a heat warning on the camera. We have 1 bar out of 10. So there's still a lot of margin. How do those cars get up there? Basically, you see that white arm? That's like a lifting arm. So they literally hoist their own cars on top of it. 2 reasons why they do it. Either it's their house, the ship, so their owner-operator. Or the second one, if it's just an operator for the ship, the port where they get on might be a completely different spot than where they get off. So it's more convenient to drive home to bring the car. Also cruise ship, you get, yeah, the river cruise ships you get there, yeah. Well, what time is it? 2. It means we got 2 more hours. Will we catch it, or will I have to leave before? Oh, that would be sad if I have to leave early. That would be really sad. How long it late? Sometimes it depends on the tides. What is it now? Is it low tide or high tide? Let me check. Hey Hans. Tides. Let's see. So currently we are approaching low tide, and then I think it's not that long. I can move closer. Yeah, in theory I could go further down the river. That's true. We'll see in an hour. I still have until 4, so I think it will be fine, right? I would be really surprised if it takes another 2 hours to get here. But we'll see. Oh yeah, good to mention that, Hans. I posted about it in the Discord, but I forgot to mention it here. So a few weeks ago we saw one of the big tunnel pieces being dragged over the river. The first one of those is being lowered today in the river. They built like a whole custom structure of 2 barge crane things. They call them Asterix and Obelix, after the cartoon characters, or comic book characters actually. So that is happening today as well near Antwerp. A lot of towing there as well. Okay, cool. Let me charge one thing just in case we have to move closer to catch it. I don't think it will be needed, but just in case, let me grab this. I have to grab a cable from the car. Oh, let's get a mint while we're here. Dude, my car looks so dirty. Pro tip, if you ever want to clean car, do not get kids. They will turn your car into a trash pile. There we go, charging. Oh, the ship has gone. I think we got another one coming our way. Let's see. Yes. That one has a scar on the front, by the looks of it. Well, at least the front of your car will be clean, Almeria. All right, they're directly aligned with the sluice. The Astoria is going in for its final trip through a sluice right now. So sad when a ship gets scrapped. Probably so many stories and memories from people who worked on it, who sailed on it, who lived on it. Wow, this one is going all the way to Amsterdam. It's a big trip. Yes, exactly, Mac. And it's also responsible for sinking another ship, apparently, many decades ago, when it was still called the Stockholm. Hey, to be modding. Also, chat, do you realize we could have bought the cruise ship if we had 200,000 euros? We could have had our own cruise ship together. We could have all joined together on the ship and traveled the world on the 7 seas. That would be a crazy dono goal. Although I've seen crazier dono goals on Twitch. I've seen people ask for $500,000 to buy a house. Is it coming? It's just entering the sluice now, Johnny. I think it's at least another half an hour for the, well, let's say an hour. I keep saying an hour, but We could all breed asbestos. Do you think there's asbestos in this ship? The recycling company said that they are going to be able to recycle 97% of it, all the raw materials. So. Oh, after today, she'll be the oldest ship we've seen, 1 year older than the Castor. Oh, poor Castor. Had it for such a small time, the oldest ship. This is asbestos in my house, good stuff. At one point I remember when I was younger, somebody was confusing asbestos with Bastos, which was a cigarette brand. Somebody was like, I don't mind asbestos, it's good stuff. I smoke it every day. It's like, no, you mean Bastos, not asbestos. Nearly hijacked by pirates in 2008 while on a cruise in Australia. Wait, there's pirates in Australia? When did that happen? Well, Palauser, it was nice knowing you. Some old cigarette filters had asbestos. Damn, Jesus Christ. We really are reckless with stuff that we put in our body, aren't we? Look how high she is in the water. Oh, a cruise to Australia. It wasn't the Gulf of Aden. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, have the Aboriginals resorted to piracy now at the sea? Well, let's film a bit. Let's make it a scenic moment. Ships do have some good speed in them though, once they go by. Holy crap. I say hi to the captain on this one. He doesn't have blackout windows. What's up, Captain? It made the national news in the Netherlands? Interesting. I was looking for a cruise ship prices, $4,000 per person to board the Crown Princess from Australia to New Zealand and back. That's very pricey, Chuck. That is very... So I was looking into doing one in May this year. I thought it was too expensive, but I think it was a 12-day cruise all the way from Hamburg to North Cap and back. And it came up to like 4,200 and something euros for 2 people with drink package and a cabin with a window. So 4,000 then for a cruise just to New Zealand, from Australia to New Zealand and back seems very expensive, a person, yeah. So maybe you should look into cruises. I heard that the cheapest cruises, if you really want to look into it, is in the US. Is the ones from through the Caribbean, going from Miami. Apparently those are the most affordables, quote, quote. Inlanders are underrated. I mean, 100-meter boats, longer. Yeah, they're still quite big, these ships. Some are like 130-ish meters even. It's only when you stand really close to them that you realize how big they are. But the same goes for like these massive ships. If you're really close to them, it's like, holy crap, these things are huge. Got another one coming. If you're just joining, don't worry, you haven't missed the cruise ship. We're still waiting on it. It's taking its very sweet time. It's almost like it doesn't want to go to the scrapyard. A river cruise, I'm not retired yet and grey. If I'm retired and an old grey man Dutchy, then I'll consider river cruises. It really doesn't appeal to me. They ones look giant. They're quite big windmills. They're not. They're the big size. Yeah. Yeah. So I think the one that I saw was with MSC Cruises, which was it? No, it was. I think it was MSC or IDA. I'm not sure which one it was. The thing that I did learn with the IDA cruises is that the ships look really good and it's all very well, but the main language on those ships is German. I didn't know that actually. She's entering the sluice. Hey. This one needs a better photo than the one it has on Vessel Finder. There's no guarantee that my photo will be replacing the current one, Sulzy. But I can try. You can do the overnight booze cruise between Turku and Stockholm for 60 euros. Do you get a cabin with that, Akandas, or you just sit and drink the whole cruise? I assume you get some kind of cabin. On deck 3. You're in the belly of the ship. Hey Pooper. Ida and Mein Schiff are German. Yeah, I know they're German. I just didn't know that the main language on board is German. It's only because of Hamburg Haven Live, another ship spotting streamer. If you don't know him and you're German, check him out. He was on a cruise and he streamed a lot from that cruise ship. And every time there was like an announcement on the ship, it was in German. I was like, But Ida would definitely be an option though, even though I don't speak German. We got a lot of ships coming now. Oh, chat, just because I love you. Here you go, chat. This is my heart from me to you guys. The streamer streamed on a Twitch on a short cruise in the Mediterranean, the Sun Princess, 1,300 euros. Athens, Crete, Montenegro, Sicily, Barcelona. Interesting. Dies of cringe. God damn it, chat. Then I tried to do something sweet for you guys. Now you're dying of cringe. Maybe next year we'll do a cruise. The cool thing is though that if I do a cruise and I make like a YouTube vlog series of it, or I do a few live streams from on board the ship, that means it's a business expense and it's tax deductible, right? Right? That would be a tax-deductible cruise. Hey Zoinks! That would be good. I'm down for a tax-deductible cruise. At least partially. I mean, you're either on the ship or not on the ship. I need to be on the ship to make my content, so it's fully deductible. Sure shit. He doesn't want to say goodbye to this ship. I feel like we've seen this ship before as well. Is it the Iliano? Yeah, it is. I feel like I've seen Iliano before. Also, notice how most ships that are going towards Ghent are loaded and they're all coming back empty. Nothing to pick up there. I hear a horn, but I don't see anything. What did I miss? That is awkward. Chat, you'll have to tell me. I don't know what happened, but thank you. Somebody tell me. Or is it just randomly noises playing now on my stream? Oh, Shock, thank you for gifting a sub on Kick. That means I get 95% of it. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support. Yeah, there's an issue with Kick that I cannot see the gift itself for some reason. I'm glad I got the sound alert though, so I can at least ask and say thank you. Thank you. You need a license to sail on the Rhine? Probably. Although I have seen here in Belgium, there's a company where you can rent these living boats from, like little yachts basically, where you can freely sail on rivers for the duration of your rental. So you can rent it for like a week. It's basically like a vacation house on the water and you can just sail anywhere on the rivers that you like. Without a license, by the way, which is crazy to me. Estimated arrival in Ghent is now beginning of the evening. We'll have to see. It's another owner-operator ship. This one rumbles nicely. She goes. I haven't done my hourly sellout moment yet. We've been live for 2 hours. Guys, girls, and other things you identify as. If you like the ship spotting vibe and you're new here and you haven't followed yet, please don't forget to drop a follow if you're watching on Twitch or Kick. Or if you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe for free and it helps out the channel a lot. Of course, on YouTube you can go the extra mile and smash the like button. That will also help the channel. Well, mostly helps for the stream to be recommended to other like-minded people. There we go. That was my hourly sellout moment. And if you're just joining, you still haven't missed the cruise ship yet. It's still underway. Let me check radar again. I think it's in the sluice now. No, almost. It's almost in the sluice. There's now 1, 2, 3, 4 tugboats surrounding it. I assume it's going to be like a four tugboat thing once they're on the canal as well. So I really hope you were able to catch it. I have to leave at around 4. I would say that 4 is the latest that I can be here. So we have another hour and 40 minutes. Hopefully we can catch it. If I see that there's gonna be a time crunch, I might just jump in the car and drive a bit further down the river and look for another spot to stand. So that is also maybe an option. We'll see. I don't think it will be needed though. I'm sure we'll be able to catch it in time. These things are flying. Nice blue anchor on her, look at that. Barely ever used. Nice blue color. Hey goat farmer, found me on Kick. Thanks dude. Yeah, I like streaming on all 3 platforms now. It gives everybody the choice. You can watch where you want, you can chat where you want. Each platform has its upsides and its downsides, in my opinion. Yeah, I like it. Look how long the destination is on the tug. Let's see. The Multratug 20 for me says 2 p.m. still. Multratug 3 says 2 p.m. Multratug 13 says October 19th. That one is completely busted. And then you have CMS Warrior there that has no ETA, or is my app outdated? Let me refresh. Restart vessel. Yeah, I still see 2 p.m. actually. Oh, on this ship? Let's see. Where was that one? Hoi. Zie
je nog?
Nee, nog niet. Je zit in de slijs. Somebody stopping, asking if I already see it. Got a little pleasure craft. Sorry, I was looking at radar, doing stuff. Put there long enough so you can see the DC Bruges. Is she coming here? Jij zit nog in de slijs nu. Ja. We got the Black Pearl underway, which is classified as passenger. Oh, there's the DC Bruges. Yeah, we'll see it. We'll see the DC Bruges CGB. Does anyone else instantly have the Pirates of the Caribbean theme now in their head? Am I going to sail Amsterdam 2025? I would like to, but I'm still looking into what the best way to do it for the stream is. Reynaldino, like your nickname. I'll probably be there a few days before the event and then just be on the river entrance to catch everything coming in. I think streaming the event itself is going to be a big hassle. There's going to be too many people, signal is going to be poor because everybody will be on their phones. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, going to IJmuiden and be there a few days before the event, something like that. So you won't see anything from that roof. So it's interesting. This one is. Oh, I think it's a boat. It's a living boat or something. Somebody's house, basically. Let's refill my bottle. Guys, you had to yell at me if I forget to film. There we go. Converted inland ship, yeah, that's usually these like living boats. So I call them, is usually an inland ship that's retired. There's a lot of these in Ghent actually, on the canals there. It's one huge house. They're really cool, some of them. Some are very modern inside, some are like traditional. There's some of them that have like these big panels in the ceiling, so there's a lot of light flowing in. She's really hugging the other side of the river though, or the canal. God damn it. What, spider web? You saw a spider web? We'll go back to the plants in a minute. guess it's the house, right? It's a house, right? I'm not sure actually. It's classified as a passenger ship. Yeah, I guess there's like windows there. Oh, is that windows? Yeah, there's windows. Yeah. And then that top part is indeed like a glass thingy, I think. Yeah, this is somebody's house for sure. I live on the Black Pearl. What's your address? It must be hot. I'm sure they have AC or some sort. Oh, sorry. A lot of these houses, once they dock somewhere for a long period of time, they probably get their power from the shore as well. There was a model boat in the window. How fitting. Are you supposed to get mail? There's options. You can get a PO box, for example. Yeah, there's AC. You can't even see the AC. I just noticed that. There's the AC unit. Oh yeah, I know. There's a spider web there. There's a ship making a maneuver there, maybe like a U-turn or something. Looks like they're heading out. So we got a hopper dredger that's underway. We got a tugboat that's underway. Coming from Ghent, that is. That ship is just across the river now. Okay, there it looks like the Astoria is completely in the sluice. All the tugs are moored. So that is good news. Moored. Just double checking. Moored, yeah. Another one coming from Ghent. This is the Helios, or Helios, 136 meters. That's a long boy, like 14 meters. On the way to Germany. So big trip ahead of it. She's leaking. Ooh, could use a coffee actually. Hey Indigo Thunder, good afternoon. They're all still on time. The ship is in the sluice. And after that it's probably another half an hour until we see her. But I think she will be here in under an hour from now. Isn't that the same, Johnny? I don't drink coffee anymore. I drink Starbucks energy drinks. I can't remember when I last was in a Starbucks actually. It's been so long. She looks fresh though, with the red paint job on her. Okay. Also, she has some cool stripe patterns on the front there. Look at that. She actually has a livery. Dude, oh, those are solar panels. Wow, wait, are those so? Yeah, those are. Is this an electrical ship? Look at all those solar panels. That's a ton of solar power. This thing is a floating solar farm. I wonder if she's electric. Home port of Köln. Hey Mark, good afternoon. I mean, this many solar panels, you either have to have like a massive storage capacity or you need to use the power. Interesting. Guess there's some kind of electrical power on her. $312 panels? Huh. Do you know what they're used for, EGB? Is it for an electrical engine that's powering this ship, or crypto mining? Still, yeah, I'm here, but that's okay. Well, good morning to you, sir. Again, the ship is underway, the cruise ship, but it's going to be a little bit longer. She is in the sluice now, leading up to this canal. To satisfy the requirement need for this vessel is fitted with a large solar panel array with estimated actual fuel of 90,000 kilowatt hours. Oh yeah, there it is. Electromotors. That's an electrical ship. Oh, that's cool. First time that I see that on an inland ship. There's an article about it in Discord. I can read it after the stream. Thank you, Sulzy. Thanks for looking it up, guys. That's really cool. %10 less fuel consumption because of that. What time is she estimated? So she's in the sluice now. I think once she comes out, it will be another 20 to 30 minutes. But I don't know when the sluice will be done. She is already delayed because she was supposed to arrive in Ghent, which is another hour and a half up the river, at 3 p.m., which is in 20 minutes from now. So doom, doom, doom. Here I was thinking again that I was going to do a short little stream. Oh, have the ships proven us wrong? I've been waiting for the past 2.5 hours now. What are we waiting for? So there is a cruise ship that is coming up the canal, going to Ghent to be scrapped. So it's a retired cruise ship. It was in Rotterdam for a long time. The scrapyard company bought it a few weeks ago for 200,000 euros, and now they're tugging it to Ghent because there's no more power on that ship. So it's very unique to see a cruise ship on the canal here. A cruise ship, especially a seaworthy one, never comes here. So it's really a unique occasion. Where's the stream from? We're in the Netherlands, Mark. You're looking at the canal that is connecting the port of Ghent to the Westerschelde river. And in a few weeks from now, we're expecting another interesting ship, the So Long. That ship crashed into another ship on the North Sea. It made like probably worldwide news because there was a Russian captain involved and stuff like that. That one will also be dragged over the river here in the next few weeks, or over the canal. Also, the cruise ship we're seeing today apparently is very notorious. A few decades ago it made another ship sink, and apparently there's all documents of, documentaries about it. But I really regret not bringing any snacks. I'm hungry now. Another half an hour I'll be getting hangry, chat. Yeah, of course, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch or Kick, or if you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe. It's all free, it helps out the channel a lot, and you'll see when I'm live for the next time. Which could be tomorrow, which could be Sunday, I don't know yet. I need a box emergency ship spotting snacks in my car at all time. The problem is that my car gets like 40 to 45 degrees Celsius in the sun, so it's not really a good environment to store your snacks. McD, that's pretty far away from here, the McD. No. I'll drive home after this, and then we'll have a nice date night with the missus after. Oh, Dutchie, the norovirus. I think it's fine. I wouldn't worry too much. Vending machine pizza, also not in this area. There's a pleasure craft coming. Let's go check it out. It sounds so weird, a pleasure craft. Sounds so dirty. Here she is. Oh. There we go. Is it the Marin? The Marin. Ooh, we got a double barge coming. Screw this tiny thing. Just as I spun away. Look at that thing. Double barge. Ooh, there we go. Lock it in. Doesn't have a photo. I'll see if I can I need to make a photo with the name on it. Problem with these little pleasure crafts is the name is not always clearly on it. Ducks are leaving the lock? Hell, that's good news, Hans. Awesome, thanks for sharing. That means another half an hour? Maybe I'm too optimistic, but I think another half an hour. And we'll see her approach. Maybe 20 minutes for really optimistic. Tiny things also matter. That's true. It's very philosophical, Ray. Is the lock 1 kilometer away? Want me to map it? Let's map it. No, it looks like she is going with 3 tugs, not 4. The CMS Warrior has yeeted to the side. Okay, so can we wait? This tool, we need to start point is here. So we'll go there. We'll go there. We'll go here. Okay, she still is another 6 kilometers away. Sorry, apologize. Before we see her, so it might be a little bit, yeah. A lot of ships use this canal, so it's used for all the. It's actually the port of Ghent for the bigger ships, and then all the smaller inland ships, they can go really far up the river into Belgium, even towards France, Germany. So yeah, the canal is used quite a bit, mostly for the smaller inland traffic, Mark. Usually we are further south on the Westerschelde river, actually, where the biggest container ships in the world go over that one. If you scroll through the YouTube channel, you'll probably see a lot of live streams where we see very very large ships. Words, they're hard sometimes. But today we've chosen this spot because there's a massive music festival at the spot where we are usually ship spotting. So that place is not accessible this weekend. So we'll have to settle for the smaller canal. A little bit smaller, James, than the large ship we saw earlier. Hey, Satronica. Can you go rave there after this? No. Is there a tracker on it? No. The ship itself, Mac, is not under power anymore, so it doesn't have any steering or radar or anything. The 3 tugboats around it are guiding it. But if you want to see where it is, it's the tugboat around it is Multratug. What is its number again? I keep forgetting. Well, if you just look on a map, you'll know where I am. To the entrance of the river, there will be multi-tug, 3 tugboats. Also, there's not much raving on that festival. It's more like Dutch music stuff. Like, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of Dutch music. Sorry, Dutchies. Multi-tug 20, there we go. I won't be able to make a photo, Sulzi, of the vessel because there's people on it. It's another requirement from Vessel Finder. No recognizable people on it. We'll stay on the double barge. So what you're looking at here is 2 barges that are being pushed by a little boat behind it. God, I wish I had a boat like this. It's so much fun. But you know what they say, right? The 2 happiest days in the life of a boat owner is the day that he gets it and the day that he sells it. So there's that. Actually, being so close to the river, you do get a good sense of how big these barges still are, actually. Big floating metal bins, boxes. It's all fun till you crash it. Yeah, that would be a sad day, indeed. Oh, I see the DC Bruges coming around the corner as well in the distance. That's a hopper dredger that's underway. What time is it? 3. Yeah, we'll be out of here by 4. So I'll be home in time. Don't buy a book, convince a friend to buy a book. That's a good technique. And then you have to convince them to take you on it. All the time. So these are 2 side by side, but sometimes they have like 4 of these. So there will be 2 more in front of it. Then it's really big and long. They do seem completely empty though, judging by how high they are in the water. My old lady underway, I missed that ship. You worked on AGB? On the DC? Oh, it's being pushed by the Bonanza. What a cool name for a ship. This is the Bonanza. Guy on deck is watching the stream. If you're watching the stream, wave at us. Oh, no, he raised his hand for a minute. I thought he was gonna wave. Beautiful. Another owner operator, the ship. You can see like little decorations on their windows. Some plants. Oh, it's actually from here. Its home port is Ghent-Terneuzen. see what you mean, Schneider. I see where you get. And their functions are similar, right? You have to be able to see 360 from the bridge of these ships. When she was named the DC Murstone and the DC Ames just before the conversion to dredge or something. Okay. Cool, cool. Well, she is there. Here she is. Let's see her approach. Let's do this, then I can sit for a minute. And there's also a tugboat behind her. Bonanza. Oh wow, this ship was built in 1974. It's one of the older ones we've seen on stream so far. Although the Astoria we'll see in a minute will be the oldest, but does it really still, ooh, that scared me. Does it really still count if it's not sailing by itself? Dude, Washbar, danke schön. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the, it still says deck cadet here, but I should rename it to the shore crew. Thank you for the support, Washbar. She had four big conversions, wow. Now I'm wondering if we've seen her before. I feel like we've seen her before though, the DC Bruges. The tug, no, it's the wrong direction, Bonky. The cruise ship will come from the other side. Let's check on radar how she's progressing now. She's just leaving the lock still, the sluice. She's just out of it. So maybe now they can pick up speed a little bit. Go like 5 knots. Also, this ship is not on radar, the one in front of me. There was a family on that pleasure craft. Dad was sailing at the top, and then the daughter and mom were just on their phones inside. Didn't really care for the water much. The Black Pearl turned around, it's coming back? Really? They changed their mind? We've seen her the 21st June too. The Black Pearl, yeah, I feel like that name rang a bell with me. Or you mean the DC Bruges? They were watching the stream. Imagine. There's that badge, Sid. That badge looks cool. Got a little star there. Oh, the DC Bruges, okay. No, because it's not on its own power, but you can look for Multratug 20. MULTRATUG 20. That is the tug that is in front of it. There's no emblem on this one. Yeah, not all ships have emblems in the front. All right, let's do some filming. Ooh. It's too far up. Yeah, that's better. Where are you from? We are in the Netherlands, Vishal, in Europe. All the way in the south of the Netherlands. The Belgian border is like 2 kilometers the way that we're looking, 2-3 kilometers from here. What a cool shot. The Dutch trading company. Holy moly, that scared me. It was a truck honking. I have no idea, Corona, if that's a thing still. Doesn't sound familiar to me. Such a weird truck horn as well. It's like a combination of a duck and a truck horn. Was overheating? Okay, overheating is gone again. She's absolutely empty. Look how high she is in the water. Wonder if she did some work in Ghent somewhere, dredging. Or maybe she delivered something in Ghent, some sand. Not a lot of bulk facilities there. Got a lot of equipment on the deck. That's so cool. As much as I can zoom out. Wow, very impressive ship. You wouldn't say that she's this old as she is. The old lady. She looks fresh. It's like really fresh. We've seen ships that are like not even half her age that look worse. "51 years this year. Wow. It's an oldie. Let's also get some love to the tugboat. Love a good tugboat. Love that steering hut on these tugboats. Look at that. It's like a 360 bridge. And the most important controls are all in their seats that rotates with the ship. Oh, sorry. creating quite some wake in the water. Want an office like that? Yeah. Best view. Time is it? 3:10. Dude, it's gonna be a tight one, isn't it? Let's see. How much have they moved? Progress. I think we're fine. I think we're good. How much? They're going back to 4.5 knots now. I think we got this. Is that a cloud or smoke? Where? It's just it's a little bit cloudier now. The blue skies are like fading out a bit. So got a container inland ship coming as well. Not sunny. Yeah, we had blue skies earlier, but now there's like, you know, when the skies are like a little bit white. I think because of humidity in the air, probably. That's what's happening. I was hoping for good weather this evening, though. That might be a disappointment. All right, any minute now. Well, not really. Like probably like 20 more minutes. Grab another mint from the car. Note to self: bring snacks next time. The tug's name are Multra. Yeah, they're very original names. The company is called Multra Tug, and then every tugboat they have is just called Multra Tug and a number. Yeah, there's 300. There were two of them. Guided it all the way from Rotterdam to the river, well, to the canal actually. And now for the canal there's 3 tugboats, because yeah, there's less room, so I guess they need another tugboat to keep her going. Is this her? No. This is just a container ship. Yeah, VB does use creativity. Well, VB, it's actually, the company is called Boluda Towage. That's their name. Some more inland traffic coming from Ghent as well. Is this like a double ship? It's like side by side. Interesting. Oh, it's Libra and Virgo. We've seen these before, for sure. There are also 2 barges that just carry containers, basically. Also, if you look at that bridge, that thing can move up and down based on how many containers they have on board. So that's why it looks funny, like a little neck. It's like a giraffe with the neck sticking out. It's pushed by the Corvus, yeah. Stream Regular, the Corvus. It's a ship that we've seen many times before. It's a good amount of containers though. So this is how the containers then eventually make it from the big container ships that we've seen many times before on the stream here to smaller port areas along the river with these little inland ships. Well, little, with these smaller inland ships. Getting another heat warning on the camera. Alright, the Astoria is approaching the cantilever. Oh, it's not a cantilever, it's a disc bridge, like a spinny bridge. There is a cantilever bridge further up the river, the one in Belgium. Guys, are you all excited to see the cruise ship? I am. Wonder what state she'll be in. I purposely didn't check any webcams or stuff from her, how she looks now, so I can be amazed or like disgusted, or both at the same time. The ECT Rotterdam. European Gateway Services. There she is. There's a Corvus in the back pushing the whole thing along. Such a soothing noise, this engine. She has a big dent in the back. Really? Interesting. Oh, we'll definitely check that out. Oh yeah, the black pearl's here again. That's interesting. What is at the top of the rock? The rock? I'm not sure I understand the question, Mark. The rock? The tug? The tugboat? That's the bridge, the top part. That's where the steering is. So they're up there so they can see where they're going. There is a song from Udo Lindenberg when the Astoria crashed, the Andrea Doria. They made a song about it. The Astoria, also the former GDR cruise ship, and the Andrea Doria killer. It's a very famous ship, eh? A lot of you know it. I'm really gonna look into the story though. I already bookmarked the wiki page. And apparently there's also YouTube videos about it. Ooh, what is that ship? Hang on. Sorry, inland ship. Look at that thing. All the flags. Oostende op anker. Oh, he's lost. He has a flag of the event from like a month and a half ago in Ostend on the coastline. Yeah, well, a lot of them got saved as well. So yeah, crazy. Oh, I think the Black Pearl just wanted a close-up from me for the video. Look at that! Look how close she is. The Black Pearl. Hey, Clarison, totally butchered your nickname, but thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the support. You know I always say, right, you only get one Prime. You can only gift it to one streamer every month. So it's an honor to receive your Prime. Moin, Ulrich. Welcome. All right, I think not long now until we will start to see the Astoria. Let's check radar again. Oh, looks like the Black Pearl is... No, she's just going wide, I think. Guess she was gonna dock here. Okay, gonna check radar. Oh, so close. Yeah, probably another 15 minutes until we see her. Yeah, I think she is gonna dock here. She's going in. So there is like a port area here behind us. So maybe she found a spot to dock there. So you're late. You're still on time, Ulrich. We are today we are on the canal towards Ghent. Because there's a massive music festival on our regular ship spotting spot, so we cannot be there. But there is a very special occasion. We have a cruise ship that would never go on the canal otherwise, going to the scrapyard in Ghent. So it's their last journey. And she is about to appear from behind the corner there in the next, I think, 15 minutes. She is late, yeah. So we were following her since last night. We have a Discord where a lot of people are in, also ship enthusiasts. So we were following her last night because she already left Rotterdam last night, or even early afternoon, late afternoon. And I was scared that she was gonna arrive like in the middle of the night here, but she took her very sweet time coming in. And then it was scheduled for her to arrive in Ghent at 3 p.m, which is already past now. But yeah, I have until 4 and then I really have to leave. Am I going to cry when I see it, or am I going to be? I'm gonna try to be strong, football coach, but I cannot make any promises. They also have a lot of not right now, e.g. itchy things. We did have an insane thunderstorm. When was that? Last week or last weekend? An absolutely insane thunderstorm. It was probably the loudest thunderstorm that I've ever heard in my life. The whole house was shaking. They're really rare here. How fast is it going now? Probably 4.5 knots. It's like it's usual. Yeah, 4 knots now. Well, that was 3 minutes ago. She's just crossed the DC Bruges that we saw a little bit ago. Oh, with the heat? Not really. Sometimes, yeah, they do like swarms suddenly, but we didn't get any. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. It is sad though, like a very historic ship is about to be... This is the last time that she's basically sailing, even though she's not sailing on her own power anymore. It is the last time that she's going from a place to a place, and in Ghent they will just tear her to pieces. And 97% of the materials are supposed to be recycled. Lucky. Not sure what they'll do with the other 3% of the ship. It's gonna be turned into teaspoons. Razor blades. That's a sharp remark. Alright, there's nothing else I think in between us and her. Let me check if there's any other ships that we'll see before she's here. Checking on radar. Oh yeah, there's one. There's a VB11 that's underway here. So actually the tanker that we are looking at, going around the corner, can already see her. But yeah, there's no other ships anymore till she's here. So you're going 5 knots now again. And now we wait. Oh, I see another person on the other side of the river also waiting. The man who talked to me earlier is also waiting. And another man. Oh, yeah, it's already 4 people. I want to see the legendary ASTORIA. See, we have reached hour 3 of the stream. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to follow. If you're watching on Twitch or Kick, and you like the ship spotting vibe, or if you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe. It's all free, helps out the channel a lot. And of course, if you want to go the extra mile, you can always smash that like button as well. That will help other like-minded people find the stream. Who's on board? Nobody. I wonder if there will even be somebody on the Astoria, as she's completely guided by tugs. I think there will be nobody on board. Because she has no power, right? There's no electricity on the ship, there's no instruments, there's nothing. Like, thank you, Mark. More people arriving. It's pulling some attention, the ship. Ooh, my phone is almost empty. Gotta charge it. Damn it. Where's my... There it is. Hoppa. There we go. She's now crossing the bridge at a solid 4 knots. And another one arriving. Oh, that's a dog walker. I can feel the tension building. I saw a picture on Facebook of someone yesterday in comments posted a picture from inside that's being taken. Well, was it a while or was it a picture from a while ago? I'm literally pacing. I can't stand it.
Goedendag.
Hi.
Ik ben blijkbaar toch nog op tijd.
Ja, hij is bijna daar.
Ja. Dus de schutting was om 2:45 of zoiets, maar ik moest wachten op een pakket en godverdomme. Ja, dat is toch iets dat niet alle dagen voorvalt, hè. En zeker niet die story die er aan vasthangt.
Ja, inderdaad. Heel verhaal.
Worden de beelden rechtstreeks doorgestuurd naar thuis of iets?
Naar YouTube.
Oh.
Ja, hier kan ik de chatroom lezen. We zijn inderdaad live op YouTube en nog een paar andere websites ook. Dus er zijn mensen aan het meekijken.
Een livestream.
Ja.
Ook met klank, dus dat maar zwijgen zeker, hè?
Ja, ze horen nu. Maar de meeste, het is internationaal, dus de meeste praten Engels. Dus er zijn wel Nederlandse mensen bij, maar...
Oh, dat is ik zit regelmatig van de vliegtuigen.
Ja. Ik doe het met boten. Maar meestal sta ik in Terneuzen op het kopje van Canada, maar het is dan nu het muziekfestival, dus Het is zo de ballade, zo'n muziekfestival, dus dan maar op het kanaal vandaag.
Wat kan ik je vinden op YouTube?
Westerschelde Live is de naam. Dus vrij vanzelfsprekend.
Ik van al denk, ja.
Ja.
Ik ben fotograaf geweest, maar ik heb zelfs een tijd niet gepakt van aan de lunch gewoon toestel. Ja, dat maar een paar foto's erbij.
Hoe strap zijn.
Goed. Westerschelde Live.
Ja.
Live met een V.
Ja. Van livestream. Wow, interesting. He recognized that this was a live video and not photography setup. Cool. Is that him? No, that's a little boat. That's a little tugboat. What is that one? That's the VB. That is doing a tour. Oh, wait, hang on. Guys, working for the future. There you go. Some motivational speech in the middle. Being tugged, being towed. Catching up on chat, sorry. The whole sentence in there. Let's check radar again. See how she's progressing. Oh, 5 more minutes, guys. I think 5 more minutes I will see her. She's really, really close now. 5 more minutes. Almost here, not long now. An epic 3-hour wait for a grand finale for this stream. I like it, looks good. If you didn't take a bathroom break yet, maybe you can quickly still run to the bathroom, but in a few more minutes, there won't be any more time. Any Rust Girl predictions? I mean, I saw one picture from Chemo, I think, who posted in the Discord. She didn't look too bad from a distance, but we'll see. We'll see her very up close here, so. But yeah, the ship has been, I don't know how long she was in Rotterdam, but it's been a decade, I think, since she last was properly like used as a cruise ship. So I'm not sure if she was in Rotterdam for the entire duration. If I remember correctly, the article that I read, there was a cruise company from Portugal that bought it, but that thing then went bankrupt, and then yeah, the ship was just lost. It's often how it goes with these ships, right? The owner goes bankrupt, and these ships become like some obsolete thing docked somewhere, accumulating port fees, but nobody will ever pay for them. It's a similar story, Dutch fella, to the Castor, right? It was sitting in a port, rusting away, because the owner also was negligent, I guess, or didn't care anymore for the vessel. And then that one was saved. This one, unfortunately, was basically scrapped. Well, is scheduled for scrapping. No more saving on this one. I believe you can see the tugs. No. No, you cannot. I'll do the most zoom that I can do. It's a mirage, Leon. It's a mirage. I hear a peacock. Wow, so many people here. Yeah, there's really like a small group of people gathering. You thought it was a cat? No, it was a peacock. Yeah, a very distant peacock. There's a big birding area behind us, so maybe it's in there. Also note that ship is not it. That ship is coming from the wrong. It should come from the left, from where you're looking now. I'm actually looking above the tree line, but I don't think it's tall enough to stick out above it. Is it on the windy? I would say the whole Netherlands is very windy, as it's as flat as a pancake. They have no mountains. The thing on this one is that she broke loose in high winds, got the damage to be even, too damaged to be even worth to repair. Huh. Okay. Indeed, this will be one of the first streams where we don't see an MSC ship. Hey yo, nearly there, indeed, nearly there. What's the time? 20 to 4, Jesus Christ. Luckily it's only a 10-minute drive home, so we should be fine. Two to 3 minutes. Whew. I'm a little bit nervous, guys. Ooh. I'm back to use what next stream. So the whole weekend, Kirby, I cannot go there. So if I do another stream this weekend, it will be another spot as well. But next week, probably yes. But yeah, this spot is a one-off just because I really wanted to catch this cruise ship on the way to the scrapyard. If it wasn't for that ship, I wouldn't have streamed today probably because of the music festival. Compensation, nothing. Nothing, unfortunately. But I kind of enjoyed standing here on the canal for once. This canal is where I grew up on. Well, not on, but next to it. It's been a daily thing in my life for the past 30, how old am I? 37 years. It's been nice to do a stream from here, for sure. Tension is killing me. Should have bought. So our spot where we usually ship spot is the whole backstage area. I would need an artist pass or something, Carva. Did I miss it? No, Anzio, you're right on time. It should appear from around the corner any minute now. It should come from the left. Any minute now. Dude, it's super busy here with cars. It's cool. I think there's like 10, 15 people around me. Well, behind me. Yeah, a media pass, indeed. But then again, streaming there now with all the loud banging music would not be something that I enjoy personally. So, if we stream this weekend, it will be from Westerschelde, which is the other spot. I hear a siren. I see it. I see it. See that chimney above the tree line? That's her. It's still coming, Kimo. You didn't miss it. It's finally here. Also, there's this ship that's gonna block the view in a minute. All right, let's go. Oh, wow, it's bigger than I thought. Actually, I thought it was gonna be smaller. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I saw your picture spotting it from the north. Yeah, it's bigger than I thought indeed. I have the same feeling. We'll have to deal with this container ship first for a minute. And then there's nothing else coming from the other side, so that's clear. 77 years, and it's the end of our journey. Our final ride up the canal. I don't think it can sail by itself anymore, Kirby. And probably restoring stuff or fixing stuff to make her sail by herself again would be way too expensive. As she's just scheduled for scrapping, it's probably a lot cheaper to just pay a company to tug her all the way. I can't contain the excitement. I can't. Wow, look at that. Ooh, she is rusty a little bit. Oh, that's such a weird view. I've never, in the 37 years, I've never seen a cruise ship this size on the canal. So that's very unique. No, Demon Days, I value my hands too much to do that. Dude, even the lifeboats are still on it. So look at that curvature. It's like a banana. They go quite fast. They're going about 5 knots, I think. There's also a very long straight stretch here. Can you imagine if it's your job to like scrap that thing, cut it in pieces? It kind of sounds like a lot of fun. Dead man walking, dead ship walking, or dead ship sailing. In Ghent, it's it's near the city center almost. It looks like she's back on 2 tugboats. The third one is just alongside probably for assisting if they need to maneuver extra. It's like how you eat an elephant, yeah. Rest and scrap. The ASTORIA killer. It's crazy to think that this is indeed worth 200,000 euros. That's all they paid for it. I feel like there could have been some better use for it instead of scrapping. Especially for 200k. It's less expensive than a house. You could have turned it into like your own house. Although I guess port fees would be insane. Oh, you got her on the overlay? Oh, awesome. How come this? There she is, 1948. The year that World War II ended, right? No. No, wait. No, I messed up. It's 45. all scrapping happens in India. No, there's other places. The most go to India though, but there's definitely places that oh, I didn't know that part, Kirby. That's cool info. You see people on board? Really? I don't. Yeah, but if you can like repurpose this ship for, let's say, if you want to make it, turn it into a hotel, find a place where you can dock it, renovate it. You don't have to renovate the whole ship that it can sail again, just so you can use it as like a permanent fixture somewhere, as a hotel. Turn it into an escape room, I don't know. Especially for only 200,000 euros, I feel like you could do a lot. I don't know. If you find a good investor. Wait, there's people on the ship. Where? Oh yeah, there are people on the ship, you're right. Look at that, man is waving at people. So there is some activity on board. Crowdfund. It's too late. If I had known it was on auction, I would have bought it. I would have made a donation goal, 200,000 euros. Let's buy a ship. Let's buy a cruise ship. Okay, the camera is now at 3 out of 10 heat bars. Yeah, for the cables, yeah, I know. In case the cable's detached, they need to be able to reattach. Kirby. Oh my god, the Twitch streamer ship. Oh. Turned into a streaming studio. I'm not sure. I don't think that was her that hung, but something hung. Yeah, the ship itself is an absolute ghost on Vessel Finder. Luckily we knew that it was being tugged by Multitug 20, so we could follow it for the past 24 hours. The banana shape is called sheer. You don't see it anymore on modern ships. Yeah, indeed, it was very noticeable, the banana shape, when she was further away. It will be full. Do you really think it's full of asbestos? It could be. It's from that era, but... Oh. You scared me, Kimo. Kimo, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the support, buddy. Kimo is cheating on us. He was on kick earlier, Demon Days. He just came to Twitch to drop his prime. Hand out the free money. What a pretty ship though. It's so sad that this thing will be scrapped. Oh. Yeah, Bunky, just as you typed it, I was also saying it. Oh, such a shame. Is there another one like this we can buy? Eventually, probably. I feel like with the right investors, you could turn this thing around into something unique, cool. Especially a ship like this with such a massive history behind it. I feel like there's potential there. You just need the investors to do it. I don't know, I would probably turn it into some entertainment venue with multi-use stuff. Make a few escape rooms on it. Some other entertainment areas. Oh, look at that shape. Oh, beautiful. I think the biggest challenge would be to find a place where you can permanently place it, dock it, so you can properly use it and transform it. Look at that curvature on the side. Look at that curve. Oh, beautiful. This thing has probably seen the whole world. Has been sailing around since the 1940s. Decades of crossing oceans. Decades of stories. Yeah, even the lifeboat's still on her. What is the banner on her? That's the name of the scrapping company. Hello. With it going so slow, it's almost like a death march as well. I gotta look around inside. Probably not. Because of safety reasons, they would be like, no, we cannot do that. Alright, this is as much as I can zoom out. Rusty, but not horribly rusty. Oh, look. Still see the curtains on the windows there. Look at that. No Reptina, she's being tugged. She has no power. There are people on board though, but lifeboats. Oh, look at the back. There's probably a pool area at the back there. Ooh, look at that. That's the big dent that Schwelle was talking about. Yeah, that's a nasty bump. long do we think it will take to scrap a thing like this? How many months? A year? I love the curvature on her. Somebody called it, what was it, sheer? You don't see that on modern ships anymore. It's really cool. Thanks for watching, Georgette. What's the time? Almost 4. Really gotta wrap it up soon. Such a cool side though. So much history. So look how wide the hull is in the back. It gets narrower and then it gets wider again. Another cool design. I'll wait for this one to pass and then I have to wrap things up for today. They claim they're gonna recycle 97% of the ship, Kirby. Oh, that thing was a retrofit for stability loss. Ah, that makes sense why it looks so out of place. Yeah. Indeed, the Andrea Doria killer is now underway for her final sentence as well. Jetterinos, it is 4. I said I had to be home by 4, so I'm already going to be a little bit late, but it'll be fine. Press a button. So thank you all for hanging out with me. If you like the ship spotting vibes, would like to see unique things like this, don't forget to follow. If you're watching on Twitch and Kick, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe so you see when I'm live next for more ship spotting. Yeah, other than that, thank you all for being here and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.